What's up, everybody? I'm Greg Miller alongside the Pride of Long Island, Colin Moriarty.
Hello, Greg.
Colin.
Yes.
It's a PlayStation logo. We're at home. We're in our wheelhouse.
Yeah, and definitely we are.
This, of course, Guerrilla's game.
Mm-hmm.
Horizon.
The long-rumored open-world RPG, so it looks like.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know for sure. Lay it on me. What did you think? Our first blush, our first look
awesome.
at this game.
It looks absolutely amazing.
Jeez
I'm
Louise.
really, really impressed. This is if it wasn't for The Last Guardian, this might have been the biggest game of PlayStation's conference for me. And I like how they put it like right up in front.
Yeah.
Guerrilla's well known for making Killzone. People like Killzone. Sony owns Guerrilla. It's cool that they're able to do something new now. They did make a different game other than Killzone called NAM back in the day, but they acknowledged it. The CEO of the studio acknowledged it right out front. It's like, we're known for this certain thing, and now we get to do something else. And this game's been in development for a long time, clearly. And it's awesome. And the story's really cool, and the fusion of old and new. And by old and new, I mean very old and very new.
Right. I mean, this looks like Manhattan. And it isn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's overpopulated. There's different things. And you point out the fact that it looks like the last Killzone, Shadowfall.
Yeah, it looks like Shadowfall.
There's a
I
lot
mean,
of
I'm not saying that in a literal way. It is not connected to Killzone.
No. But I mean, like that glass and that pristine, surface.
It's definitely their style.
Yeah. So to get in here, like this immediately had its hooks in me, right? You know what I mean? Like I look at this and I'm like, yeah, all right. Like this seems like a cool story that I'd like to get into and see they go through and it's this tribe of people, right, who now live in what used to be our world but has now been grown over and done all these different things. And why can I not remember the name that I'm thinking of? Enslaved. Reminds me a bit of Enslaved, right?
People were saying that for sure. Yeah, it's about a reclaimed land.
Yeah.
Presumably the story is about finding out, you would have to assume, what happened because something happened so badly to society and humanity that they were knocked back to the Stone Age, basically.
Yeah.
But the weird thing is that they're fighting robots.
Right. As we jump ahead here, like we're out hunting, and trying to avoid these giant-ass robots that are out here, like trying, and she talks to this one not like it's a Terminator, right? Like this thing comes around, she runs up, she kills it, and she's like, "Oh, there, shh." You know what I mean? Like not the way I would talk to a toaster if I was fucking killing a toaster.
Yeah, no, I think nice Battlestar Galactica reference. I think that they're more like the herbivore of the robot, whatever that creature was. You see them running by her at some point.
Yeah, and then
she's not afraid of them at all.
She's trying, she's attacking these guys to get their canisters of green goo off their back. I feel the way she communicates and talks about these robots make them seem more like they're not our standard Johnny Fives. They are animals. They are breeding to some extent. You know what I mean?
That's the whole mystery of the game, and what I'm really intrigued about is like, what the hell is going on in this game? I'm just super curious about it. And I think it's. I mean, we were saying we don't know for sure, but it was rumored that they were working on an open world RPG. It looks pretty open world to me.
Yeah.
So it's just so different than the corridor shooters. That's what's so exciting about this is Guerrilla's just been making like pretty bland looking corridor shooters for a long time, with the exception of Shadowfall on PS4, which is definitely a step in a different direction. That was clearly probably inspired by this.
Yeah.
Or vice versa. But now they're making something wide open and different, and it's not the Hellgas anymore. And it's not these guns anymore and all this
And
kind
that's
of
what's
stuff.
crazy. They didn't. You're saying it's been rumored to be open world. That destruction right there, right? If what we're seeing is in an open world, you know what I mean? Like that's gonna blow people's mind when they reveal that. Because right now they're gonna keep playing it, and this it looks like Enslaved, or it looks like action, or it looks like Last of Us really dialed up, right, in terms of where humanity is. But if you get to the point where, it's like, all right, now go do this anywhere on this map. You know what I mean? Like, good Lord.
Yeah, it looks really. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm really impressed. I want to know more about this. I just fear that this game is so far off, and that's unfortunate because they've been working on it for so long, and I hope it's no later than 2016. But it could be a 2017 game. But that's true. The game's been in development for 5-6 years at that point. So
yeah,
I mean, you talked about this game. You didn't know it at the time.
Yeah.
But you had talked about this game back in 2011 at GDC when you went to a Killzone or a Guerrilla panel. So this game has been incubating for some time now.
Yeah, but I want them to get it right. You know what I mean? And I don't want it to get forced out. And it seems like, according to what we saw at E3 this year, 2016 is going to be a big year for PlayStation in terms of all the titles we waited for.
2015, not so much.
Nah, 2015 is quiet as hell. It's the year of the Vita. Everybody get that Vita. Ladies and gentlemen, for everything that's awesome and at E3, hit up GameSpot.com/E3 and keep watching this.